But that did sort of change your life in a way.
Well, yes, a lot of very small people kind of used to say hello to me, and that was nice. It was a whole different lot of people.
Yes, but also so weird that they'd only know you for that one thing, like you'd never existed before.
No, I never had.
Dame Maggie Smith, born December 28, 1934, in Ilford, Essex, England, is one of the most revered actresses of her generation. With a career lasting 70 years, Smith has become a beacon of excellence in both theatre and film. Known for her incredible versatility, wit, and depth of character, Maggie Smith's achievements extended far beyond her numerous awards and accolades. They were a testament to her enduring influence on the craft of acting itself. An incredible life and career.
The day after this interview airs is your birthday.
You're kidding. I don't want to be reminded of that. That's the last thing I want to be reminded of.
Do you know how you're going to celebrate?
I thought you were going to say, do you know how old you are?
Maggie Smith was born into a middle-class family, the daughter of Margaret Hutton and Nathaniel Smith, a gentleman of the church. From a young age, she showed a clear affinity for the arts, particularly acting. As a child, she performed in school plays, and her early exposure to the theatre had a lasting impact on her. Her path to acting took shape when she studied at the Oxford Playhouse. From there, she went on to train at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, one of the most prestigious acting schools in the UK. Her time at RADA was transformative. She quickly honed her skills in classical acting and developed a profound understanding of the theatrical world. As a result, her acting career was firmly rooted in the tradition of British theatre, an area in which she later became a legend. Her stage career began in the 1950s when she joined the Oxford Playhouse. She made her professional debut with the company in 1952 and continued to work on various stage productions, gaining a reputation for her exceptional talent. Her early performances included roles in plays by William Shakespeare, Ibsen, and Chekhov, which displayed her ability to bring complex characters to life with subtlety and depth. Her association with the Royal Shakespeare Company cemented her as one of Britain's finest theatrical talents. In 1959, she joined the RSC and took on challenging roles, including playing a leading part in a 1960 production of Twelfth Night. This was the beginning of her long association with Shakespeare's work, and she continued to deliver stunning performances in the plays of the Bard for decades. Her stage work garnered critical acclaim through the 60s and 70s. She won 6 Evening Standard Theatre Awards for Best Actress, a recognition that highlighted her exceptional range. Her performance in Hedda Gabler in 1966 is often cited as one of her greatest achievements. She also appeared in acclaimed productions of plays such as The Seagull, The Importance of Being Earnest, and Private Lives. While Smith was making a name for herself on stage, her film career began to take shape in the early 60s. She made her big screen debut in the 1962 film Nowhere to Go, but it was her performance in The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie in 1969 that brought her international recognition. In the role of the unorthodox and controversial teacher Jean Brodie, Smith gave a performance that was both captivating and complex. It earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, marking the beginning of her dominance in both stage and film. Following her Oscar win, she continued to be a major presence in the film world, with roles in films like The Man Who Came to Dinner and Murder by Death. Despite her increasing success, she never lost sight of her first love, the stage. She managed to balance her busy film career with her passion for theater, often returning to the stage in between movie projects. Her film career was complemented by her extensive work in television, where she received multiple awards for roles in series such as Cranford and The Vicar of Dibley. In the 90s, she won an Emmy Award for her performance in My House in Umbria and continued to be a favorite of critics and audiences alike. Iconic roles. Her later career introduced her to a new generation of fans, thanks to 2 of the most iconic roles of her career. As Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series, she became a global household name. Her portrayal of the strict yet caring witch in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World endeared her to audiences worldwide, and her performance in all 8 films was widely praised. Her ability to convey wisdom, humor, and authority with such nuance and grace made her the perfect fit for the character, and she became an integral part of the series' success. She also starred as the Dowager Countess of Grantham in the hit series Downton Abbey. Her portrayal of the aristocratic and often sardonic matriarch of the Crawley family became one of the show's defining features. Her biting one-liners and ability to convey both humor and pathos made her a fan favorite. It earned her multiple Emmy Awards and reinforced her status as one of the finest actresses of her generation. In 1990, she was appointed Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire for services to drama, and in 2014, she was made a member of the Order of the Companions of Honor. She was also the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award from the British Academy of Film and Television Arts in 2012. While her professional life was highly public, her personal life was more private. She had a marriage with actor Robert Stevens from 1967 to 75. The marriage produced 2 sons, actors Toby Stevens and Chris Larkin. Following her divorce, she never remarried, choosing instead to focus on career and family. One of the most enduring aspects of her life was her friendship with fellow actress Dame Judi Dench. Their friendship began in the 1950s when the two shared a dressing room at the Old Vic Theatre in London. The bond they formed was immediate, built on mutual admiration and shared experiences in the theatre world. Despite their different backgrounds, Smith was more established by this point, while Dench was just beginning her career. The two women formed a lasting connection. Their friendship was one of deep respect and love. They worked together on several occasions, including the films A Room with a View, Tea with Mussolini, and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Over the years, Smith and Dench remained close, often seen laughing together during their time off and supporting each other through the ups and downs of their careers. Both actresses were a part of the same circle of respected British actors, and they supported each other's work, whether on stage, in film, or on television. After Maggie Smith's passing in September 2024, Judi Dench spoke publicly about her loss. In interviews, Dench described Smith as, quote, her most tremendous friend, and spoke fondly of their many years of laughter, shared memories, and professional respect. Dench revealed that in a private tribute to her late friend, she planted a tree in Smith's memory. During Smith's funeral, Dench's gardener discovered that the sapling planted in Smith's honor had borne fruit. Dench kept a crabapple from the tree in her pocket, a poignant and intimate tribute to the beloved actress. In the documentary Nothing Like a Dame, which featured Dench, Smith, Eileen Atkins, and Joan Plowright, the depth of their friendship was apparent. The film showcased their shared history, their shared love of acting, and the joy they found in each other's company. The relationship between Dench and Smith was one of profound affection and mutual admiration, and their friendship remains one of the most treasured connections in British theatre and film. Legacy.
Judi and I go back quite a long way. It was at the Old Vic, and we shared a dressing room. We were in the double dealer. Jude was playing the ingenue, and I was not.
Dame Maggie Smith's legacy is one of extraordinary talent, resilience, and dedication. Her body of work, spanning decades, encompasses some of the most celebrated performances in the history of stage and screen. From the Royal Shakespeare Company to her iconic roles in Harry Potter and Downton Abbey, Smith's contributions to the arts are immeasurable. She leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire generations of actors and fans alike. Her friendship with Judi Dench is just one of the many personal treasures that Smith leaves behind. Their bond stands as a testament to the power of friendship, mutual respect, and the lasting connections forged in the world of theater and film. Smith's career may have come to an end, but her influence and the memory of her remarkable life will continue to live on. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think Dame Maggie Smith and Dame Judi Dench are appreciated by modern audiences? Let us know in the comments section below.